Self-confidence. Self-confidence will help you master the 6 basic fears with which every person is cursed. The fear of poverty, the fear of ill health, the fear of old age, the fear of criticism, the fear of loss of love of someone, and the fear of death. The fear of poverty grows out of man's habit of preying upon his fellow man economically. Many fears are linked, like old age, that tends to bring poverty or ill health, and most likely ends in death. Self-confidence teaches you the difference between egotism and real self-confidence, which is based upon definite, usable knowledge. Organized knowledge is the greatest tool against fears, because fear and ignorance is basically the same thing. The reason why those fears are still enemies today is the ignorance and the superstition that have been passed on you by the principle of social heredity. The mind of man is undergoing constant change. You will resemble, tomorrow, the dominating thoughts that you keep alive in your mind today. Power never grows out of fear. Social heredity is the method through which man gathers all knowledge that reaches him through the 5 senses. Inaction leads to atrophy. Atrophy leads to loss of ambition and self-confidence. Struggle is an advantage because of the qualities it develops. Being forced to work and forced to do your best will breed in you temperance and self-control and strength of will and content and 100 virtues which the idle will never know. Page 37. A person who doesn't have to struggle is applying the principles of autosuggestion to undermine his own self-confidence. A man that advances in positions believes in himself. He backs this belief with dynamic, aggressive action that lets people know that he believes in himself. Self-confidence is also contagious. It is impelling, it is persuasive, and it attracts others. The self-confidence formula. Page 47 to 48. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, aggressive, and continuous action towards its attainment. I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my mind for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to be, by creating a mental picture of this person and then transforming that picture into reality through practical service. I know that through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of realizing it. I have clearly mapped out and written down a description of my definite purpose in life for the coming 5 years. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. A habit is created by repeatedly directing one or more of the 5 senses in a given direction. When any habit has been well formed, the mind has a tendency to attach itself to and follow the course of that habit. This is why you should direct your efforts and your thoughts along a desired line until you have formed the habit that will lay hold of you, and continue to direct your efforts along the same line. You can prove the principle of habit by mastering and applying this lesson on self-confidence. You yourself are condemning yourself to poverty, misery, and failure. You yourself are also driving yourself on towards the heights of great achievement, solely by the thoughts you think. If you demand success of yourself and back up this demand with intelligent action, you are sure to win. It is important to learn the difference between self-confidence, which is based upon knowledge of what you know and what you can do, and egotism, which is only based upon what you wish you knew or could do. Don't tell the world what you can do, just do it.